stretching a valley hue, the ocean reflecting her silhouette.
Aloha, and welcome to episode 41, season 2 of my winter long stay in Oahu, December 21st, 2025 edition. My name is Beach Monkey. I'm a photographer, surfer, and traveler. During my stay, I want to show you the spots I surfed, places I ate, and activities I did, so when you come to Oahu, you can plan your own ideal itinerary. And please don't forget to smash those like and subscribe buttons. As you might have noticed, I changed the intro up a bit. What I'm doing now is kind of using my more creative side. I'm creating videos, AI videos. The people that are going to be depicted in the AI videos are not real. They're not based on anything. They're just kind of things I draw up my own imagination, kind of create and kind of bring to life. So I kind of want to add some like really kind of flair to the videos, add them into like different elements. So hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be doing hopefully a different one, a different intro for every single video from now on. I hope you like them. So anyways, on this episode, I headed over to the Christmas Expo and visited a friend's display. She's selling some beautiful surfer jewelry. And then I went on an afternoon surf session at Canoes in Waikiki. This is my friend Jess. This is the reason why I came to the expo, but she has a really amazing brand called Surf Jewelry. I met her a couple of years ago surfing, but this is her whole brand. It's something she invented. It's a way to hide your hair ties. It's a little piece of jewelry. You put it inside this little piece of jewelry and it hangs on your wrist. So I know a lot of women like have their hair ties on their wrist all the time. Might as well make something fun and beautiful at it. But it's something really cool she invented herself. These are some stickers that she sells, and she sells so much really cool jewelry. I guess all her jewelry is, stainless steel and gold, so it doesn't corrode if you take it in the ocean. She made jewelry that's, durable and built for surfers. And like I said, this is the reason why I came here. This is something that she has been passionate about for years since she sold her startup. And now she lives full time in Hawaii and makes jewelry. But that's just so amazing. I'm glad I got a chance to see her and give her a little support. I'm going to tag the link to her website in the description if you guys are interested in checking out her wares, which you really, really should, because look how amazing that stuff looks. I'm not a girl, but if I was, I'd definitely buy her jewelry. That's, the model Jess modeling off her stuff. She's so funny. But glad and so proud of her that she's got this jewelry brand opened up. Some of the other stuff she sells. And some of the earrings. Then I had a chance to kind of walk around a little bit, and I did find one of my favorite candies on display here, Noms. This stuff is locally made. It's so good. I can't even look at it. I'm starting to crave it right now, but that's just by looking at it. But Nom's Chocolate Factory. You go to Hawaii, you've got to get some Nom's Chocolate Factory candy. It's amazing. And then there's this place. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but there was a line 700 people deep, and people are going crazy for these chips. First time I've ever seen them before, but they're locally made chips. They're from the Big Island. And man, they're popular. I could barely get in there, just get a video. It's going so crazy. But check them out too. So I was so happy. I got a chance, even with running around the expo for a while, to get out to Canoes for a nice afternoon sunset surf session. Canoes is located right in the heart of Waikiki Beach. It's the most iconic spot, the most popular spot. If you ever want to learn how to surf, this is the place to go to. There's gentle inside waves. There's a baby break. There's a lot of surf instructors, there's amazing surf instructors that'll teach you how to surf. You can do rentals right on the beach. I recommend if you do want to learn how to surf, don't just rent a board, take a lesson. It's 100% worth it. They'll get you up and riding on a surfboard in no time. But look how pretty that water looks today. So Canoes is called Canoes. You see that little outrigger canoe there. They beach those up on the beach and they do rides, things like that. It's really fun. And if you also look, there's Diamond Head in the distance. That's iconic. Have you ever seen like videos and photos of people and movies and on TV surfing somewhere in Hawaii? You see that in the background. This is the spot they go to. Now, Canoes is kind of broken up into maybe like one or two different surf breaks. On the far left down there is a reef break. It's a little faster, a little more locals hang out there. And on the right is a little more gentle, a sand break. The nice thing is you fall off your board, you're standing on sand versus falling off your board and standing up on a reef. Today I took out my CJ Nelson 2.0, the Sprout. And the paddle out is anywhere from, depending on how good shape you are, from 3 to 8 minutes. to get to the main lineup. Like I said, you go through this little area that's kind of calm, people floating around on inner tubes. Then there's the first break where little baby waves are. And then there's a second break. When it gets really big, there's another break even further out. So you see the people in the distance, that's how far out to paddle out to. But it's an easy paddle. And then, of course, it builds up your paddle strength. But it was about a 1 to 2 foot day. Had some fun waves, saw some people I know. Saw a little puppy out there, so you'll be able to see that later in the video. He was adorable. I wish I could teach my dog how to surf. But the music you're about to hear is music I created and wrote the lyrics to, and I did it all AI as well too. So I'm trying to do that as well to add like kind of custom songs in each video as well.
She walks through the shoreline, whispers her name. Golden light dancing in the tide like a flame. Long dark hair blowing wild in the breeze. Salt on her skin and the hush of the sea. Barefoot dreams in the cooling sand. A fading sun in the palm of her hand. Every wave like a song she knows. Every step where the ocean flows. Sky turns pink, the world slows down. She rides the edge where silence is sound. She's a sunset surfer, heart set free, riding gold on a midnight sea. On a 9-foot beach, colored board she flies, chasing fire and in the painted skies. She moves like the tide, she glows like the light. A wild horizon in her eyes tonight, where the day falls down into memory. She finds forever in the endless sea. Footprints fade where the cool wave run. She laughs at the edge of the falling sun. Shadows stretching a valley hue, the ocean reflecting her silhouette view. She leans into the rhythm and breathes it in. Ariane feels like a new begin. Wars beneath the like winds in the air. Freedom calling, she's already there. Stars wake up as the daylight dies. She's still dancing on liquid sky. She's a sunset surfer, heart set free, riding gold on a midnight sea. On a 9-foot beach, colored board she flies, chasing fire in the painted skies. She moves like the tide, she glows like a light. A restless dream in the fading night, where the world lets go of what used to be. She finds her soul in the endless sea. And the waves keep time to the beat of her soul. Every crest and fall makes a broken heart whole. In the hush of dusk where the wild winds stop, she's writing her name on the face of the dark. Sun goes down but she's still alive, on a rolling prayer in the evening tide. Each port cutting through silver blue, every horizon is calling her through. She's a sunset surfer, she'll never stay. She was born just to drift away, where the sky meets dreams endlessly. She becomes the sound of the sea.
Sunrise painting gold on the sea, boards in the sand, just you and me. Salt in the air, freedom above. This is the life we're dreaming of.
No clocks, no worries, no rush to go. Just chasing waves in the morning glow. Laughing loud with the ones we know. Hearts wide open in the afterglow. Live, surf, love under skies above.
soul meets the sea. Live, surf, love under skies above. Ride every wave life sends your way. Live, surf, love, feel the ocean's hug. Every moment is a perfect day. Live, surf, love. Live, surf, love. When the storm clouds roll our way, we'll paddle out anyway, because life is better when shared with salty hair and hearts that care. The ocean whispers from above, three simple words we're dreaming of. Live, surf, love. Live, surf, love. Live, surf, love. Live, surf, love. Under skies above. Ride every wave life sends your way. Live, surf, love. Feel the ocean's heart. Together we'll chase endless days. Live, surf, love. Live, surf, love. Live,
flows. Sky turns pink, the world slows down. She rides the edge where silence is sound. She's a sunset surfer, heart set free, riding gold on a midnight sea. On a 9-foot peach-colored board she flies, chasing fire in the painted sky. She moves like the tide, she glows like the light, a wild horizon in a rising night, where the day falls down in a memory she finds forever in the endless sea. Footprints fade where the cool waves run. She laughs at the edge of the falling sun. Shadows stretch in a violet hue, the ocean reflecting her silhouette view. She leans into the rhythm and breathes it in. Every ending feels like a new begin. Bored beneath her like wings in the air, freedom calling, she's already there. Stars wake up as the daylight dies. She's still dancing on liquid sky. She's a sunset surfer, heart set free, riding gold on a midnight sea. On a 9-foot peach-colored board she flies, chasing fire in the painted sky. She moves like the tide, she glows like the light, a restless dream in the fading night, where the world lets go of what it used to be. She finds her soul in the endless sea. And the waves keep time to the beat of her soul. Every crest and fall makes a broken heart whole. In the hush of dusk where the wild winds start, she's writing her name on the face of the dark. Sun goes down but she's still alive, on a rolling prayer in the evening tide. Beach board curtain through silver blue, every horizon is calling her through. She's a sunset surfer, she'll never stay. She was born just to drift away, where the sky meets dreams endlessly. She becomes the sound of the sea.
Thank you so much for hanging out, and please keep checking back for more videos. Aloha.